Bam, Southwest Florida. Bam. Yes, it's happening. The Lee County tax collector, Larry Hart, to my right. County Judge, Archie Haywood, to my left. What does that mean? This is historic, and I'm just here. You don't get this anywhere but on Lee Pitts Live. Now, how do you get this on Lee Pitts Live? Because I know Larry very well, known him over 20 years, know Archie very well, known him over 20 years. And that's the thing we're trying to get with community policing. We want our police officers to know folk. Larry, a former police chief. I know we're not here to talk law enforcement, but does that help when police officers know folk? I knew you when I first hit the ground, and you were just a regular guy who was a chief, but at that time I think you were something ranked high, before chief. But we know you knew people.
You have to get out in the community. You got to work with people. You got to know who's in the community and ask for help when you need it. Develop those partnerships and reach out to the young people in the community. Get out of the car and talk to them.
Judge, is it possible for people to know their judge? Is that a good thing?
Oh, yes, I think it's a very good thing because people appreciate the judges in the community, and every place I go, people say, "Aren't you the judge?" And they're very respectful, and it's to the position, not me so much as the person, but to the position.
Okay. Now, when I talk to both of you guys, I spend about 5 minutes with you. When you're talking to me, every now and then I want y'all to cheat to that camera and look that way. I want them to get your face on TV. Okay. Now, Larry Hart, the fact that you are the county tax collector, what does that say about progress that's being made here in Lee County?
We've come a long way. I'm born and raised in this community, and so is Archie, Judge Haywood. We've seen the good times and we've seen the bad times. And for someone that has determination, want to work hard, there's a lot of good times ahead.
Okay, good. Now, Archie, when you are functioning as a judge, the fact that you have your pulse on the community, you come out, we see you at everything. You're not up there in your robe and we don't see you. Does that help you in terms of your deliberation? Sure, you follow the law and all these different things, but are you more sensitive and aware of certain things that might not be as bad as they may appear on paper and that type of thing, and you're able to, whatever is necessary to get fair judgment?
Yes, Lee, it's a part of my duty is to be fair and just. I have to follow the law because that is what's required. But it makes a difference in understanding the people as well as being able to relate to people because they want to know that they're being heard and that at least there's some consideration given to their point of view.
Now, both of you, for all practical purposes, you're elected officials. I know you guys don't see yourself as politicians. I know Larry probably, I'm not a politician, and you'll say I'm not a politician, but you guys have to be elected. So you are elected officials, and the community, the county voted for you. I think that's tremendous. How do you go about winning friends, Larry, building consensus, and being able to get elected by a broad community?
You just have to be yourself. You got to work hard. You got to get to know people. You got to knock on doors. You got to go to events just like this and let people know you're approachable. You're not someone that's seeking a position just for a position. We came from this community. This is our home. We want to give back to the community.
I mean, both of you guys are basically from Dunbar community, right?
2 blocks apart. We grew up 2 blocks apart.
Amazing. Judge Haywood, I keep calling you Archie, but I got to show that respect to the judge. You used to come on my show long before you were a fancy judge. Archie, Judge Haywood, this event, what does it mean? The fact that it's all about academic excellence.
Well, we want to build up the students, to build up our community, and education is the foundation that we use to make sure that everyone has an equal opportunity and chance to achieve.
Good. Larry Hart, education, you're a member of Kappa Alpha Psi. For you guys to put on this type of fabulous event every year, what does that do for you? What does it mean to you personally to know that your organization is a part of this?
We've done such a great job. Our fraternity has reached out to the community. We have done fundraisers. We reached in our own pocket. We want to make sure that we give these young people an opportunity. Judge Haywood and I didn't get where we are today without education, and we want to give back, and that's our way of doing it, paying it forward.
What does Kappa Alpha Psi mean to you?
It's about doing the right thing for all people and brothers bonding together to uplift this community.
Okay, I'm gonna take one more chance on a final question. We have somebody, Charles Daly's running for Lee County School Board. You don't have to get too in depth, but is it a good thing to have a person like Charles Daly, African American, well-respected educator, a lot of background, to put his hat in the political arena?
Well, yes, Charles is a long-term member, a great friend. We always look for diversity, and this is opportunity for diversity on the board. And I speak because the judge can't answer those questions.
I found that out. Yeah. Judge, what do you hope that the keynote speaker today will get across to the kids?
Well, it's always important that if you strive for a good education, it's easy to achieve. Okay.
What do you know about the keynote speaker, and what do you hope he gets across?
I hope he uplifts this crowd and this fraternity as well to get us on the right path to keep doing what we're doing, because we've done some excellent work, but we want to keep on doing what we're doing.
Okay. Gentlemen, both of you, thanks for coming in here, joining us. Historic affair, both from Dunbar community, Lee County judge, Lee County tax collector, men who grew up in the community, who are now holding very prominent positions, and we're proud of both of you and what you represent to us in the community.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you, Lee.
We'll be right back on Lee Pitts Live.
Yeah, judge can't do political stuff.
I know.
Stay ground.